What's Happening Hoke show is filmed before a live audience and is brought to you by Rockfish Motor Speedway, the Rock of Hoke, nunboys.com, and GPS Photography and Video, gpsphotoandvideo.com. What's Happening Hoke? We're back. I'm Glenn Young alongside Hal Nunn. The What's Happening Hoke show is brought to you by Rockfish Motor Speedway, the Rock of Hoke. We're down here at 2950 Lindsay Road and want to talk about some events. Next week, now sure you got this in the mail as well, you being a military retiree.
Yes.
But if you are a retiree in Hoke County, you may know this, you may have gotten this, you maybe thought it was just junk mail and threw it away. Don't do that. From the 22nd to the 24th, Fort Bragg has a retirement appreciation days. If
Is
you
that
need
Womack again?
This is they got everything. They got every agency that you want to do, starting with dental services, human resources is going to be there, JAG, military personnel division is going to be there. Talk about ID card issuance. Said JAG with wheels, living wheels. If you don't have a wheel, human resources has a shred-a-thon. So you got those documents that you want that need shredding that's just piling up in your house. They'll do that for you as well. Veteran services are going to be there. Cumberland County, Fayetteville Vet Center, Greenville Vet Center. And here's my issue. I don't see the Rayford Vet Center on there represented. Ooh. See, that's, you know, it's just slow things like that. I know they had to get this because they're retirees themselves. Yeah. But it concerns me when I see every other county there, you know, and I don't see Hoke. So,
well, Hoke's first of all is our veteran service officer is Jackie Halliburton, and he's sort of new. Mm-hmm. But the other thing about our department is they're part time. We don't have anybody there full time. And here's the,
or not,
and here's the thing. Let me give you a little story about the commissioners. Mm-hmm. Last year when he came on board, you know, every year you have to go for certification, the veteran service. You get, if you go one time and you get certified, then you go for what's called refresher. Mm-hmm. And so he comes in, he's already had his training because he was already a service rep somewhere else. So he came to Hoke and started working here, lives here, plays golf here, does all these, good golfer by the way. And he gets his job and he goes up and he sees that the refresher's coming up in Raleigh. And he wants to go to Raleigh to do it. And so he goes to the commission board and puts in a travel voucher so he can get mileage to Raleigh and back. And they said, we can't afford it.
Wow.
So he went up there anyway on his own money.
Now who's supposed to pay it? The county was supposed to pay it?
Yeah, he's the county veteran. It's a part
Don't
of
they have a budget? That's something we need to talk about with the county commissioners?
Absolutely.
Anyways, speaking of golf, so it kicks off on the Thursday the 22nd. They got a retiree golf tournament.
I bet that's
7:30 to 7 to 3 p.m. Not my thing, but hey. Then they got the retiree luncheon.
I'm no good at it.
The retiree luncheon, that's at the Fort Bragg Conference Catering Center. Right there on Riley Road, you go straight down the gate where the NCO club used to be. They got a nice, beautiful facility.
Yes, they do.
And then Saturday, you got the breakfast. They give you the welcome, TRICARE briefing, and then all those services that I talked about, starting at 9 p.m. all the way up to 2. Well, you need dental services, the shredding, wheels, ID cards. You know, this is the one time, you know, if you need your ID card, then you don't have to make an appointment. You know, just
look.
Go there and get it done.
I called Tuesday. Ethan's card's getting ready to expire. He's in college, so you got to get the letter from the school.
Right.
I called Tuesday morning. We have an appointment tomorrow morning.
There you go.
2 days.
I mean,
3
it's
days.
You know, the social support center is on it. I mean, you just go on there, make your appointment. Within the next day, within I would say 24 to 48 hours, you got an appointment. But on this day, I mean, you go down there Saturday and get it.
Yeah.
Get it done. So that's on the 22nd through the 24th. Womack, ID card. I mean, all the services you can think about are there. So if you didn't get this bulletin, if you need, go to JAG. You want to do a living wheel.
Need some legal service.
They got the menu in there, but you got to pay $15 for your menu. And you need to, actually, today was the last day to get your
meal.
Well, yeah, to make your reservation.
Well, they got to order the food and all that, but
yeah. So anyway,
still open.
But I still think it's open, or you just may get the pasta and you may not be able to get the London broiled steak.
Wow.
You know, because they got 3 meals: London broiled steak, herb baked chicken, and pasta. You're probably gonna end up getting you're probably gonna get the pasta.
Well, yeah, I'll take what I can get.
But anyway, retiree appreciation days, 22nd through the 24th. If you don't know about it, you're a veteran in Hoke County. There you go. Up next, on the 22nd, the Blue Springs CDC Community Development Corporation has a free workshop involving housing. Know Your Rights, that's from 11:30 to 2 p.m. on Thursday, October 22nd, at the Hoke County Library, and it's going to be Jack Holtzman, who's the attorney from the NC Justice Center from the Fair Housing Project, is going to be there. They're going to discuss everything from your rights as far as property is concerned, what properties are covered, how to make a complaint, home buyers, homeowners, renters, landlords, property managers. Pretty big deal, and a free event for Blue Springs CDC. And they're looking at coming on as a sponsor of the show as well. So again, if you got an event out there, let us know. Also on the 31st of October, that morning you got the Puppy Creek Fire Department for breast cancer awareness. That's really the only breast cancer awareness event that I've seen what it got sent to us, specifically from the Puppy Creek Fire Department. I thought they would have done something at the high school, one of the games.
They
Maybe
do.
this weekend
Well, they do.
with the homecoming.
Homecoming, they're probably gonna stay away from.
But what's
it. They usually do one game.
but what's the organization that specifically does the breast?
American Cancer
In the
Society.
Relay for Life
but
usually
the
gets involved with a
Susan
lot of
G.
stuff.
Coleman.
Yeah, Susan G. Coleman, and then all those guys. But I mean,
And First
I
Health-
haven't been living
First
in a
Health is
cave.
doing something.
you know, so yeah, First Health has got something going on. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know, it's already the 14th.
Yeah, also on October
Crazy.
3rd, you mentioned the 31st, there's a tradition that we do here in town in Rayford at the park over there by McLaughlin Park. I mean, by Armory
Recreation
Park.
Park?
Yeah, Armory
Yeah.
Park. No, Armory Park, the one down where Parks and Rec is actually located.
Right beside the
Baseball
sheriff's
field.
office.
Yeah. And on the 31st, at night, about 6 p.m., they do what's called Light the Night. You could get a lot of
Halloween.
good pictures. You get a lot of pictures out there. And the churches line up out the ball field, and people bring their cars or their trucks, and they decorate the trunk.
Okay.
And then the kids line up, they get food, and the churches come together and serve free hot dogs, free popcorn, and free drinks.
And to give kids candy.
And they get the candy.
They don't take up an offering though, do you?
No. No.
Okay. Hey, they can get one in that day.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
That's a good
So
deal.
that's the
I can
trunk
see-
or treat?
I can see Brownie's towing out there with the big rollback.
Well, that new fire truck that they got.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
for
Put the car
parades,
on
they
top.
could do that as well.
Yeah.
Last event, I'm taking you all the way out to the 7th of November. That way we'll get a chance to say this twice. Hoke County Sheriff's Office Gang Task Force presents Drug, Gang, and Violence Awareness Summit. This is the second time. They did this last year as well. That's going to be again at the Mount Pisgah Community Resource Center, November 7th, 1 to 3 p.m. That's a Saturday. Free food, refreshments will be served. Due to the contents of the events, it must be over the age of 13 because of the content that they're going to discuss.
I remember last year's event. It was well done. It was organized very well. Of course, the sheriff's doing it now. He's the sheriff for the state of North Carolina, basically.
Yep.
So it's a
373
good thing.
Pittman Grove Church Road.
And I do want to mention that for the next 2 weeks at the newspaper, 2 days, this week and Friday, and then next Thursday and Friday, bring your kids by and they'll take the pictures perfectly free for Halloween.
Oh, for Halloween.
Yeah.
Then they're going to put them in the paper? Are they having a contest or anything
Yeah,
like that? What do they win?
they win $100 for first place.
Wow.
So you bring your kids
That's
by.
100 per age group or?
No, for the overall winner, they get $100,
okay.
and then there's 3 like secondary awards, and they get like a gift basket or some toys.
So it's the big kids competing against the little kids too?
It's everybody. I think it's up to age 12.
Okay.
So teenagers and up are.
Yeah. And of course, trick-or-treating hours are when on the 31st?
Rayford usually does 5:30 to 8:30 or 9:30.
Okay.
They don't go too late.
Yeah, we'll follow up on it, stay posted on that. The biggest thing, be safe. As opposed to go to the trunk or treat. And you talk a safe environment, that way you're not walking around through the subdivisions
right there in
and
the
everywhere.
park.
Everything's right there, one
And they
stop,
have-
one shop.
And they have the sheriff's department and fire departments are out there on their display, and they set up stuff
Can't be any safer than that.
inside the park.
If you have an event or anything going on, please inbox me, Glenn Young, or Hal Nunn on Facebook, or give me a call at 910-257-0526, or text me. And what's your number, Hal?
910-964-0990. Hit me up for t-shirts, screen printing, embroidery, or advertising in the local newspaper.
Let us know. The show that's for Hoke, by Hoke. We'll be right back after this. We'll go into the sports and close it out.